Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. If today is the first time we see our program, for here we bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. On my familiar setting, they want to ask Mikel Arteta which type of striker they would like to sign for the summer and whether they will even sign striker in the first place. Until everybody know how they take Odegaard and Aubameyang, they don't bring replacement, so I go sub for the summer. So back on confirm, say almost say Arsenal will sign striker for the summer, and at the same time say Arsenal they find a striker where we say go to bust net like mad. Now that kind of striker then they find, you get, they need a prolific and a very clinical striker moving forward, because the next season will be very big, because we are going back to Europe against all odds. Any which way, whether na Champions League Europe, na Europa League Europe, we never really know, but at the end of the summer we know say we dey go back to Europe. So if we dey go back to Europe, we need a striker we go to bust next. At the same time, we can hear news from Roy Hodgson camp, maybe Watford, say then they miss one important player for the match they go play against Arsenal today. And this guy now Ismail Assar. This guy now their best player. I get the guy is play very well. Anytime when he play like this, even they fit, they always put him on the first 11. So the guy don't get some kind hip injury, so he no go play. So well, this one now good news for our own camp, because the guy now be one of the people who they disturb us in with Dennis and Ismail Assar, and then be one of the people who be saying they push Watford forward. So as that one, no they even trust Akong self no day. So as those two no day, we say we dey happy at least our defenders don't go to get much things to do for this match. Then away from that, Pablo Longoria will be Marcel president. Self don't come outside again. When they talk say then they prepare bid, say they won't sign Saliba from Arsenal because they like the way the guy they play for them this season. I know say they don't agree a deal in principle with Arsenal. Say Guendouzi will move permanently to Marcel at the end of the summer. So at the same time, they're going to try to test the resolve of Arsenal, whether Arsenal self will sell William Saliba, give them. So for me, that's what they're going to ask Arteta about this and say, see what Pablo Longoria the talk, saying like the way Saliba play for them, saying say will like make Saliba stay beyond this in loan term, because Saliba loan no be with obligation to buy or option to buy, and just a straight out loan. You get, so after in loan term is returning back to his parents' coin, or maybe Arsenal. So Arteta can talk say, as this Saliba it should be now. Say what they just do, they say instead of keeping Saliba for Arsenal, making them they play fringe games, 1, 2, 3, 4 matches there for Benjamin. See they now think and why say okay, Baba go join Marcel, make you enjoy yourself. Then at the end of the day, go come back a better player, and it works. Even Saliba self don't they testify, can they thank because Arteta for what Arteta do for in life. Say Arteta send them out when go enjoy game time, because initially Saliba was not happy. Say why go buy me from where I come from? Go carry me come and you know they play me. Which kind of levels be that now? Coach, me no like all these things. So but now he don't dey understand. No say let's say what this small pikin climb one big mountain, try to see. Say you no go see am, but if adults sit down like this, they see adults with the scam out. So now so it just be. So that time Saliba the part I never know say the future is going to be brighter. Say Arteta and Edu Gaspar with Richard Garlic, they know what thing they do, because what they are sitting down and seeing him no fit see am. Even like me go climb tallest 0.3. So now so it just be. So Baba indirectly tell Pablo Longoria say as the matter be like this, we no get any mission to sell Saliba given now, because our plan for Saliba now to integrate him into our team next season, because next season, like I talk, we'll be playing multiple competitions, and people like maybe Pablo Mari, they tell us me find square root. Even Rob Holding gone, they tell me find square root. Who knows? Nobody knows. So now at the end of the season, when the guy don't come back, they'll give him a bumper contract, increase in length of them. They'll go know how everything will solve. Then at the same time, Liverpool don't help us beat West Ham 1-0 yesterday. Now our prayer be that. You know, so West Ham follow for people who say that they follow us fight for this top 4. Then self won't go Europe. So at Liverpool don't help us knock them. So we self and West Ham, we did the same points, but we get mad at standing games where we need to play. And another prayer we will pray and make Man City help us defeat Manchester United today against all odds, because as Man City they self now, Liverpool they apply pressure for their ball, so then self need to win if they won't carry the league. So everybody get their own mission. Manchester United though then gets good gaining ground for that Etihad Stadium. For the last 3 games there, they beat Man City. I don't think say Lightning they strike 4 times in one place. You get, so I believe say this time around Man City know how important it is, and Manchester United no really play spectacular like that this time around. Well, when it comes to derby like this, all this Manchester derby, the forms are thrown out of the window, so no emotions going to fly everywhere. The atmosphere will be very, very electric. But these are two big teams with always fights tooth and nail before. But now I come like say Man City don't give everybody gap. Well, I never know where I go be. I know I go watch the match, because now after Arsenal game it will be hopefully after we don't win our own. After we don't win our own, then I will feel cool down, no relax, do my niggas when they watch the match, when they root for my Man City. When you right self don't come outside the talk say almost see this Paul Pogba issue now, contract issue when they get for Manchester United. Say it will make sense, make Arsenal go for the guy, because at the end of the season it's going to be a free agent. Juventus now being favorite destination, but he and they talk say the guy na in dream player, in dream midfielder. If Arsenal go sign up, say the guy go be very good, because I don't know, that's something they happen for Manchester United. We make accept their own contract renewal. Nobody knows what's in the sub, but make Arsenal try Manchester United resolve and test for Pogba whether he go come switch, come for Emirates, because as still stand, if Manchester United no qualify for Champions League, many people go find their square root, because these are players who they used to play. Imagine Ronaldo not playing in Champions League. Come on, get us be now. Imagine Pogba not playing there, Bruno not playing there. So then said, they don't tell you them test that kind of thing, so they no go Champions League or they no go Europe. You get well, put this as a Bisha. And at the same time, our monitoring spirit is going to let us know say Arsenal still they interested in Noah Lango. So they never forget them. Also, at the end of the summer, they will still go back there, go test their results. Say Alpha will still want to sign on a nigga, and they won't use them as a replacement for Pepe. So I never know whether at the end of the summer, we know whether this guy will really come. I believe will come, because you don't tell don't the pursue him. Don't they? As the go, I go to update you now. Meanwhile, PSG don't slap £21 million on Jorginho Wijnaldum as the asking price. You know, say ask ourselves, we won't go for this guy for January. Later we'll come dull ourselves, because okay, no relax, since we know people they play plenty competition and just 17 games, 9 remain. So that's why we'll not go for him again. But at the end of the summer, we'll never know whether we'll go for him again. But I know we even go for him, because this guy in age is not young. So at the end of the summer, we'll get chance to scout many players, no who won't buy. So wait to bring out this asking price now, because Aston Villa said go test PSG results. So, okay, how much be this guy? Who will go need them? They can't tell Aston Villa the price again. That's why I can't say okay, since they don't tell everybody the price now, Arsenal will still go for him. I never really know, but personally, my own personal opinion, I know I'm going to go for him. We have younger players. There's Bissouma there. There's Neves there. These are players who we say for the EPL, they don't acclimatize. They used to play in the EPL week in week out to get. If we find a defensive cover, let's say we want to replace Xhaka now, let's not go outside the EPL to go and be looking for players. Even though EPL players feel they're very expensive, but at least they come with experience. Look at Ben White who signed for £50 million. Don't be experienced in CARICOM. And Ben White, that person saying they get injury week in week out, they're ready to play the whole 38 matches for you throughout the season. So that's what it just be. At the same time, a media set when they ask Mikel Arteta about this Watford match, say I ain't see the Watford match. So Arteta come talk say, see this Watford match, if we won't qualify for top 4, if we won't break into the top 4 and stay there, solidify our place for there, we need to win this kind of matches, because you can't say you want to go to Champions League and all this kind of Watford, they 18th for table, we say they know they win, you don't tell them win, then they lose. Can't reach your own turn now. You can't talk say no go win, no now. So you have to knock all these kind of people. They are knackable. These are winnable games they talk about. You get, if you meet all those people and you want to go to Champions League, that drive, that motivation go there, go give them back normal level. We don't be mates now. Say our pedigree and Watford pedigree now the same thing. So once about the talk, say this kind of things now we need to the fire if we want to go Champions League. But at the same time, they're going to ask Arteta for media setting about Odegaard. Get say how they see the performances of Odegaard this season. So Baba Conde talk say one thing we go let you know about this Odegaard. They say the statistics of Odegaard, they tell the full story. Because if you judge the guy based on goals or based on assists, you will feel say maybe they do so much. But behind or beyond all these things, you get. So the guy they play fantastically well. The way the guy they gum the team, in teammate depend on him. The way they pass, wipe shots, give some kind through passes, press on the ball, give Saka a cover. The guy they play very well. And when you check, I'm going to say the last time when the guy scored for Arsenal at December 11, and at the same time the last time we provide assists at December 26. But remove all those things from the table. Check out the overall play, the way the guy they play. So you said you go congratulate the guy. Say the guy and leadership quality in the possess and in the display. So Arsenal really like the way they play. At the same time, the question they ask Arteta about releasing Aubameyang to Barcelona. say, you know, say many people don't talk about this thing. The issue jump like say don't overflog them, but they say make them revisit them because this is Sky Sports when they interview Mikel Arteta, because they ask him say, so how this issue will be now? Maybe so now release them, you still they regret the issue, I be no regret them. So Baba come to say, no regret anything. No say Aubameyang don't play 6 matches in Barcelona, score 5 goals. That is why this issue still they come up. Still they come up because the guys still they score, still they come up. So Baba come to say everything we them do like in the best interest of the club, and the 3 parties involved support the decision they like him, and the 3 parties were Barca, Aubameyang, and Arsenal, not Arteta. And Arsenal, and everybody like what he happened. So Aubameyang don't go, be saying don't go. So now at the end of the summer, they'll come do assessments. When check with that, was that a good decision to let him go, even though not just 4 goals he don't score when in the year for EPL, or was that a bad decision? Now they will check at the end of the season, and they will come consider whether how many matches we win you get after Aubameyang go. All those are the things you have to check now. Don't be by how many goals to score, now how many matches we win. Now they tell the judge. So now what Baba just talks, we'll talk about the matter. Saying at the end of the summer, we will know. But the thing we want to clarify to set the record straight, we say no be him for sure. Now the club decides, say okay, we want to release you, no be him. At the same time, Baba when they talk about Ben White, but they ask him, say I can see Ben White, I they acclimatized to the league. What's the assessment of Ben White so far? So Baba can say one thing when they grateful for, say you know, so if you watch the first match Ben White play against Brentford, Ivan Toney bully the guy well. So people going to criticize Ben White, Arsenal spend too much money, 50 million pounds, it's too expensive, this and that. People to say they very happy say the guy don't prove himself. Because after that first match, since then the guy can play very well. Many tackles went on, many interceptions. The guy played very well to justify the price where Arsenal go pay for him. Now anybody they criticize him again? No, nobody they talk about say Ben White do this or Ben White do that. Say that's what he wants. Say the guy they play the Arsenal way. We are going to enter match of the day, Watford versus Arsenal. Watford go host Arsenal today at Vicarage Road for their stadium as they prepare to get out of relegation. Arsenal on the other hand, they hope say if they win this match, they will climb to 4th for the table. We are going to run check their head to head. For the last 5 matches for Watford home, Arsenal draw 1, lose 1, and win 3. Last 2 seasons we draw 2-2 for here. Arsenal know how important this match is because if we win this match, we will be 1 point above Manchester United for the table. We will be 4th, Man U will be 5th, and we'll still get plenty outstanding matches to get. So we can watch the match between Manchester United and Man City. So anything will happen there, then will determine who go dey where for table. So if Man City draw, that means we and Manchester United will dey the same point, and we will still get our 3 outstanding matches to go. But if they lose, we will dey above them with still 3 outstanding matches to go. But if they win, they will come dey above us with 2 points. So that's how it just be. So if you know what yesterday's show, check the top left corner of your screen. You will see the thumbnail. Click am so that you'll get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So it's CHUKS signing out. Happy Sunday. And get out.